So, the other day, I decided to post a thing on Facebook that I was ready to sell Brian's motorcycles. I did not expect it to blow up like it did. It was very overwhelming, but it feels really good to have made this step forward in my grief journey. It's weird and therapeutic, but it's been like 18 months since he passed away, and I'm like, okay, I really need to finish my house because in April it'll have been 13 years since we bought it. Still living in a renovation all these years later, and I'm like, okay, Brian would not want his projects to just go to waste and rust away. He would want me to use the money for our kids and our home. So the other day I did that huge step. It feels very good, but very overwhelming. Landon is not having a really good time with it, but we had a decent talk about it yesterday, and he understands why, and I know it's gonna be hard on all of us. Like, I've already cried multiple times about letting the things go, but it's releasing. Crying is healing. Like, it's not taboo. It's good. It's therapeutic. It's good to get it out. Don't hold it in. You don't want to hold in your emotions because then they just torture you, and the more you don't open your heart for healing, the more it's going to torture your soul. And healing hurts. Oh my God, does it ever hurt? It rips your soul out, your heart out, and crush it. You feels like somebody's stabbing it and stomping on it and lighting it on fire all at once. But then it starts healing. And when it starts healing, it feels lighter. It feels fuller. It feels like there's room for more love inside of it. And doing this process has really opened my heart. It's not been an easy 18 months. There's been a lot of highs, there's been a lot of lows, but the most important thing that's come out of these 18 months is growth. I have grown into a person that I never thought I could be. I'm strong, resilient, and I never lost my heart. I never lost my compassion for others. I never lost who I always knew I was. And now I'm moving forward. I'm taking a step forward into a new direction, into a new life. I'm starting a new chapter where I am alone. A new chapter where I one day will only have a few of Brian's things left. Definitely for the children. And I don't work on vehicles. So one day there will probably be no vehicles left unless the boys decide they really want one and I can find somebody that wants to work on it with them. Granted, Brian had a lot of friends that like cars and stuff. So making that post the other day on Facebook, a lot of guys reached out, and I'm so incredibly thankful for my friend that came over yesterday to help me price things and to understand what I'm selling and names and titles and matching up keys. Like, thank you, if you watch this. But it made Brian's dad and I feel so good to have all these people that want Brian's stuff, to know that they're going to good homes, to know that some of the things are going to stay in the family, to know that it's going to like his best friends. Like, that is a beautiful thing to me. And even though I'm getting rid of it from my house, it's going to somebody else's that I know. It's not going to just some random person on Facebook or Craigslist or whatever. Honestly, I've never posted anything to sell, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm really glad that my post got so much attention from people that I know. And then like word of mouth is spreading like rapid fire. It's like very overwhelming. Yeah, grief is very overwhelming. There's so many different stages. There's so many different things to deal with and think about. And like if you have kids, you got to deal with their emotions and your emotions. But yeah. Anywho, long freaking tangent of randomness. But yeah, I did a thing the other day and it feels really good. It feels very good to take this step forward. It feels really good to just keep going. Even on those dark days, like just keep going. Feel the pain. Talk to somebody. Cry to somebody. We all have someone we can talk to. And don't be afraid to open your heart and share it with somebody, because sharing your heart with somebody does wonders. It does beautiful things, and it's very therapeutic to find those people that you can entrust with things that break you and shatter your soul, because it's not easy to find people that you can trust like that. And I am very grateful I have a select few I can do that with, and they get it. They've been through it. You don't know how to handle this if you've never been through it. My widow tribe, it's a shitty tribe, but I am so grateful for that. If I did not have widows from all over, I don't know what I'd do. And I am so grateful that my next door neighbor ended up being a widow, and she's been like my biggest lifesaver. Because she gets it, and I'm grateful for like my widows that I've made through like Facebook and Instagram and groups and just all the things. But yeah, I'm really grateful for like just the random people in my life, random people that I met last summer. Like, yeah, just grateful. And I'm grateful that you all were on this journey and that have given me the courage to move and take a step forward to continue with life. The people that help me, they know who they are. If they watch this, then thank you. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. And I was just excited and had to share that I have taken a huge step forward in this whole journey thing of selling his things, because there's a lot of things. But yeah, anywho, have a good Friday, and I will talk to you all later.